back at New Britain Stadium, where that targeted 7 p.m. pushback start time will be just about accurate. Bees have taken the field tonight. There was a threat of storms in the area significant enough that they put the tarp on around 6:10 or so, and around 6 o'clock had made the announcement that our 6:35 first pitch would be pushed back to about 7. And they were right. The only thing that did not happen was rain or storms, but they were cautious. And now we are good to go about a half hour later than originally scheduled. Corey Reardon going through his warm-ups, continuing to pitch through some arm troubles for the Bees to help out their beleaguered staff and eat up some innings. The Revs absolutely trashed his line on Sunday at home. But as Mace told us, every game is different. You just never know. And Reardon, with this style, had pitched pretty well his previous 2 starts before that 19-1 thrashing suffered at the hands of the Revs on Sunday afternoon. The lineup tonight brought to you by Flying Feed. For the Revs, it's Justin Trapp in center field leading things off. Angelis Nina at second base hits second. Talvin Nash will DH and bat third. Hitting fourth at first base is Isaias Tejeda. Carlos Franco, the third baseman, bats fifth. Wellington Dotel in right field hitting sixth. Melky Mesa will patrol left tonight and hit seventh. Ryan Dent at shortstop batting eighth. And James Skelton will do the catching for Mitch Atkins. Our Dasher Investment Services first pitch tonight floats a little bit high. We are underway. 7:02 start time tonight. Pitch to Trapp. He lines it to left center field and down in front of Darren Ford. It's a leadoff base hit. Ford, who was played very deep, comes in, plays it on a hop. And Trapp, who started last night's game with a first pitch single, tonight does it on the second pitch. And he has reached base safely now in 7 straight trips to the plate. 4 hits, actually 5 hits, I should say, on that stretch. And he is red hot. Now the leadoff man on, and the Revs on Sunday at home were running in the first inning against Reardon. Here's Nina, first pitch. It is over the outside corner for a strike. But after scoring 7 in that first inning, only bested by an 8-run 5th inning, they shut the running game down. Here's a ball low and away. And with the knuckleball, that certainly puts a lot of pressure on the catcher to throw. It's almost all on him. 1-1. And a swing and a flare. Base hit right field. Nina sends one the other way. And the Revs with back-to-back singles to start the night. Against Reardon on Sunday in York, they had the 19 runs, 15 earned. And that came on a total of 18 hits in 4 2/3 innings. 6 of those were homers. And they start off tonight's game with back-to-back singles. And now here's Talvin. Nash at 303 with the average entering the night, DHing. First pitch misses away. And against Reardon last Sunday, Talvin was 2 for 4 with a double and drove in 4. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a foul tip back to the backstop. Talvin with an 18-game on-base streak coming in tonight. He's batting .420 on it. The streak is the league's second longest active. And the only longer one, which is technically still active, is that of J.P. Sportman, a 28-gamer. 1-1. Inside, almost hit Nash, who backs away. 27 home runs, 69 ribbies. Those both lead the league by a significant margin. Last night, 2 for 4 and on base, or 2 for 3 and on base 4 times. Had 2 walks. Pitched to him. That's in the dirt, and it is 3-1. Our weather tonight at game time, it's brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Still threatening looking skies, but evidently we've dodged the storms and it is 80 degrees. On the 3-1 swing and a miss. He saw one up and he did not get cheated on that swing. He was trying to make it 3-0 early. Revs are in their alternate navies. New Britain is in their black jerseys here at home. Talvin will take a moment after that big swing as he climbs back in. A full count. And Reardon with the pitch. It is swung on and missed. He got him up high again. Talvin's eyes had to have lit up on that pitch, but swings through it for the first out. Overall, Reardon is 4-5, 5.86 ERA in 12 starts. Only 8 walks, 24 Ks in 12 starts, 63 innings. Very good control. At home, 1-2 with a 3.29 ERA. And early in the year when he was pitching well, certainly had a much more traditional style. Here's Tejeda. First one is over for a strike. Tejeda did not take part in Sunday's festivities at home. He was away Saturday and Sunday for a family function. And did not get to stand in against Reardon that day. Here's the 0-1, and a misses high. Reardon has tried to change his arm angle due to injury. Still wants to pitch to help the team. They're kind of in dire straits with their staff. Reardon early in the year, his first 3 starts, just 3 earned runs. Pitch is foul tip, back to the netting, 1-2. His best start of the year came in his 6th start against York, complete game 2-hit shutout in game 1 of a doubleheader. And at that point, he was 3-2 with a 2.65 ERA for the year. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a bouncing ball to third. Charging in is Moreno. He throws to second for 1. A jump turn from Galvez, and he completes it on to first. Might have been in the dirt, but Rogers dug it if it was. And Reardon a much different start tonight. 5-4-3 double play. Revs do not score after the first 2 base hits. No runs, 2 hits, 1 left. We've played a half inning. It's the Revs nothing, the Bees coming up.
Are you one of the many people that has a 401k that is eligible to roll over, but you just haven't done it yet? Maybe you're not sure where was the best place to put it. I'm Tom Dasher of Tom Dasher Investment Services. I specialize in helping you getting your 401k and IRA money parked in the best place for you. So if you haven't rolled your 401k yet, or if you're not satisfied with your IRA, call me for a consultation at 487-2096. That's 487-2096. And check out my website at tomdasher.com.
There's a lot of talk out there about good health care. We all want a good plan. But step outside and take a good look at all those beautiful trees and shrubs in your yard. Do you have a plan to maintain their good health? Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care has a veteran staff of 12 fully licensed and trained tree health care professionals to rely on, including 10 certified arborists and 3 PA certified horticulturalists. So don't let your trees and shrubs fend for themselves against Mother Nature. Visit heritagelawnandlandscape.com and get world-class care right in your backyard.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Mitch Atkins getting set to go tonight. Rematch from Sunday, and he was not to be overshadowed. He was outstanding in 8 innings, 1 run, 5 hits. Bees lineup brought to you by Flying Feet. Darren Ford in center leads off. Jared James in left. Jonathan Galvez at second base hits third. Cleanup man is Jason Rogers at first. Mike Karp will DH and hit 5th. Ryan Jackson at shortstop batting 6th. Logan Moore will do the catching and hit 7th. Zach Collier in right field batting 8th. Rando Moreno at third base hits 9th. And Mitch Reddy, his first pitch of the evening. It is outside on Darren Ford. No score as we get things underway tonight. Ford hitting at .288. 10-game hitting streak is alive for him. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Fastball for Mitch. Atkins on Sunday was the Revs' first to 6 wins. He was joined the next 2 games by Dan Miner and Duke Von Schaman, all with 6, tied for 6th in the league. Mitch is 6-4. Pitch to Ford. It is down and away, just missed. Our plate ump tonight is John Grasso. Robert McHugh at first. Chris Engstrand is at third. And the 2-1. Ford tries to bunt his way on, pushes it foul, though, over toward his dugout. Atkins, .292 ERA. That's 7th in the league, 15 starts. 9th in innings, 92 1/3, only 80 hits. Opponents at .231, the league's 5th lowest. 18 walks, 80 strikeouts, which is the league's 8th most. Now he grips it, winds, fires, and it is a cutter. Strike 3 called. Ford knew it, and Mitch Atkins starts his night with a strikeout. On Sunday at home against New Britain, he retired 17 of his first 18, allowed just an infield hit through the first 5 2/3 innings. Retired 12 straight at one point, matching a Revs season best. Something Dan Miner did back on July 7th. Here's Jared James. He takes a fastball strike. James at .286, 3 home runs, 26 ribbies. Atkins from the first base side of the rubber started, then flinched. He wasn't ready. Now he is. And he fires just off the corner away, 1-1. Early in that game at home on Sunday, he was right around the corners trying to test the edges of TrackMan. He fires, and it misses away. He had superb command, though, overall. And it was of no bother to him. It did not seem on Sunday at home. Pounded the zone all day. He fires, and a fastball a little low, 3-1. At 95 pitches, 68 strikes in that game, only 27 balls. On the wind, 3-1. It is swung on and missed. Atkins 2-1 against New Britain with a .225 ERA. His last 2 against them have been incredible. He deals, and it's fouled off, third base side. A 15-1 win and a 19-1 win, both on Sunday afternoon games at Peoples Bank Park, June 30th and July 28th, just less than a month later. Now another 3-2. Swinging a ground ball, second base. Nina to his right, gets square to it. Throw over to first, 2 down. Strikeout and a ground out for Mitch to start his night. No score here early. A little past 7 o'clock. Let's pause for station identification here on Revolution Radio.
York's first station. Newest stop on your FM dial. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
After a delay of 27 minutes at the outset, we're underway. Here's Jonathan Galvez, who takes a strike. No score here in the bottom of the first. 2 down for Mitch, facing Galvez, who's third in the league and hitting at .331. Atkins comes inside and misses. Galvez, 13 home runs, tied for third with 58 runs batted in. 1-1, swinging a high fly, deep left field. Mesa going back at the wall. It is gone out toward the trees in left field. And Jonathan Galvez with home run number 14 on the year opens the scoring. It's 1-0 New Britain. Now he has batted close to 500 against the Revs this year. That's his third home run against York. He is third in the league in slugging, second in total hits behind Tejeda, and his 14th home run moves him into a tie for 7th in the league. The Bees with their first lead here in this series and in their last 3 games against the Revs. Here's Jason Rogers. Atkins missing down and away, ball 1. Rogers 6th in the league in hitting at .313. He's hit 7 home runs. 1-0, fastball, it is in for a strike. Galvez just broke a tie with Rogers for 3rd in the league in RBIs with his 59th. Rogers with 58. 1-1, that's off the plate away. Atkins frustrated, he turns and walks away from home plate, back up the mound. Now the 2-1, swinging a foul tip, tap behind the plate. Atkins 6th in Revs history in wins with 18. He's won 5 straight. Revs have won 7 of his last 8 starts for the All-Star Game starter. Now deals. Strike 3 called. Fastball nails the outside part of the plate, and Rogers knew it. And Mitch Atkins with 2 strikeouts in the first tonight. But Jonathan Galvez, a solo home run, has New Britain out in front early, 1-0 at the end of an inning here tonight.
The malls and the internet are filled with places that sell running gear. But where do you go for performance track and field gear, technical help, and reasonable pricing?
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes' reputation is widely known. They've been outfitting beginners to nationally ranked runners for more than 30 years, and their selection of brands and models is unmatched anywhere in Central PA. Training shoes, track spikes, specialty shoes for all field events. If Flying Feet doesn't carry it, then you probably don't need it. All this at prices that will pleasantly surprise you. Flying Feet's entire staff is knowledgeable of what you need. Beginners and pros come away from Flying Feet with the right advice and the right shoe for their needs. And that applies to the needed accessories. Replacement spike elements of all sizes, shot and discus implements, running apparel and sports tights, and Under Armour performance apparel for specialty track and field equipment and the know-how without the specialty store prices.
Flying Feet.
Just off exit 18 of I-83 on Mount Rose Avenue next to Battery Warehouse in York.
Picking one thing over the other can be hard.
Toast or avocado toast.
Ooh, 4 or 5-inch heels.
But with Pick Games from the Pennsylvania Lottery, drawn twice daily, picking's as easy as 2, 3, 4, or 5. Plus, add Wild Ball to any Pick game for even more chances to win. It's simple.
Hey, what'll it be? Give me a pick 2, please. Oh, and add Wild Ball. I'm feeling pretty lucky.
Play Pick Games today from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Oh my, first pitch of the second inning, and Carlos Franco just absolutely obliterated one. A towering shot, deep but foul in right. Holy smokes. That thing was up into the ozone and disappears out toward the trees in right but foul. Here's a ball inside. 1-0 New Britain on Galvez home run. Franco, who homered off Reardon last Sunday. The pitch, he swings, lines a base hit into left center field. And Ford has to chase this one long way up the alley. He backhands, heaves it towards second, but Franco's in ahead of it standing with a double. And the Revs with a hit to start the inning for the second straight frame, and a man at second with no outs for the second time in as many innings, looking to capitalize this time and immediately answer for Mitch. Franco with the leadoff double, and here's Wellington Dotel, who's 5th in the league in hitting, .313, 8 home runs, 5th in RBIs with 57. First pitch is down and away, just missed. Dotel, who hit a home run to dead center off Reardon at home last Sunday. 1-0. Swing and a foul tip. He was trying to hit it to the next burrow, and it nailed Logan Moore's face mask. Bees catcher bounced right off. Dotel, who's hit .371 against New Britain with 3 of his 8 home runs. Pitch, it is up high, 2-1. Still have threatening skies around the horizon, but seem to be fine here. Perhaps the storm's missing us north. Pitch to Dotel, he chased up north. Ball that was up about shoulder high, couldn't help himself. 2-2. That's the thing with a knuckleballer. You see it high like that, and you want to just kill it. It looks fat. 2-2. Swing, and he loops one down the line in right field. Long run, Zach Collier. He'll get there toward the corner, but Franco will tag from second. Plenty deep enough to move him to third. It was hit deep. And Franco to third base with 1 out, as the Revs look to answer here in the early going. And when it's up, it looks so tantalizing to hit. Think about it, it's closer to your eye level. The ball looks bigger. Here's Melky Mesa, who's 7 for 10 with 4 doubles the last 2 nights. First pitch, breaking ball, big swing and a miss. Big slow curveball this time. And that's how Reardon starts Melky in the first meeting between the two, since Mesa hit 3 home runs off of him last week. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Back to a fastball. Melky was 4 for 5 with 3 homers, 6 ribbies in that game. Here's the 0-2. And that misses very high. His 4th hit, a single, was off their bullpen, but he almost hit 4 home runs. He just missed 1 foul. Tied a team record with 13 total bases. Pitch, it's down and away. Moore stays on top of it. Another slow hook. And Melky in that game, he became the 3rd in Revs history with 3 home runs in a game. The first to hit 2 in the same inning. 2 in an 8-run 5th inning. Revs' biggest inning since 2017. Pitch is down and away. Count goes full. Trailing 1-0 here in the second. Franco at third with 1 out. Mesa 10th in hitting entering the night, 305. Pitch, swing, and he hits one high in the air, deep down the line in left field. He's done it again! Melky Mesa goes yard down the line in left, a 2-run shot, and the Revs jump in front 2-1 here in the top of the second. Well, that didn't take long. It wasn't the 7-run first that they had on Sunday, but in the very next half inning, the Revs take the lead, and it's Daddy Shark again. His 4th against Reardon in the last 2 games that they've faced him. 4th in 5 at-bats. And here's Ryan Dent as Reardon delivers in at the knees for a strike. And now Melky with his 14th of the year. Pitch to Dent is high. So now he's 8 for 11 with 4 doubles and a homer the last 3 nights. Pitch to Dent, he chops it down to third. Moreno backs up. Plays the second hop and a quick release across to first for out number 2. Dent retired. Dent did not face Reardon on Sunday. A little bit different lineup tonight from that particular game. And with 2 away, here is James Skelton. Comes in at 297. First pitch is up and outside. A little bit of a tough road trip for him so far. 3 for 17, but does have a home run. And he swings and misses. Big hack at that. The league leader in on-base percentage, 425, and for the moment he's batting 9th. It's a rather deep lineup. Pitch, he swings, fouls it back, out of play. Count now 1-2. Enters the night with 995 career hits. Reardon winds above his head, comes home, and just missed the outside corner. 2-2. I just couldn't believe the way he hung in to give his team innings last week. He deals and dumps it low. 3-2. And he obviously is not right. Payoff pitch, swinging a ground ball, second base, right to Jonathan Galvez. He's got it, throws over to first to end the inning. But the Revs go in front, and it's Melky again. Blasts a 2-run homer, 2 hits in the inning, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the second, 2-1 York.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving York County for more than 150 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make York County great. And to you having a great time at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Remember rushing to the newspaper in the morning to read all about that Revs game from the night before? Was it? Yeah, that was a long time ago. We barely remember that too. Sports Radio 1350 is your home for local sports, and we're taking care of that news void in your life. Get your York Revolution game articles delivered right to your inbox every morning, courtesy of WOYK. Simply log on to YorkRevolution.com and click to sign up to receive daily game recaps right to your inbox. Keep up to date every day as the York Revolution go for another Atlantic League title. We're your source for local sports. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Wealth is the ability to feed 100 stray dogs.
Turn empty parking lots into playgrounds.
Watch your child walk down the aisle.
As Henry David Thoreau once said, wealth is the ability to fully experience life. At Smith Wealth Advisory Group, we help our clients identify their ambitions, dreams, and financial goals and develop actionable plans to pursue their passions and interests. Let our wealth of knowledge about wealth help you fully experience life. Visit us at smithwealthadvisory.com.
Janney Montgomery Scott LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Revs on top, 2-1. Go to the bottom half of the second tonight. Mike Karp will lead things off, DHing. And pitch from Atkins is inside. Atkins, a solo home run allowed to Jonathan Galvez in the first inning. Melky puts York ahead with the 2-run shot. Here's a swing and a miss. Karp trying to back leg one. It was a cutter. And Mitch evens it at a ball and a strike. Karp DHing. 1-1, swings, pops it up. Atkins pointing up, and Franco there at third. Drifting in, and now over to his left. He's got it, 1 away. Atkins on the road this year, 3-3 with a 2.03 earned run average. Here's Ryan Jackson, who was a mainstay with Sugar Land for most of the year, but just never know when your time there might be up. Pitch from Atkins is inside. Jackson jumps back. And they go through players like none other. Jackson hitting .251. Pitch. It is off the plate away. This is his 5th game since signing with New Britain. Wind, the 2-0, swinging a high fly, hit pretty well in left. Mesa galloping toward the corner, onto the track. He's going to have room. Backing up onto the middle of the warning track with that high green wall towering above him. Makes the grab for out number 2. He's still standing out there, chatting to the Revs bullpen. And Jackson comes up just short. 2 down, here is Logan Moore. Revs held hitless last night. J-Mo got him to ground out to end it. Moore at 197 with 8 home runs. Much better second half, though, as the first one from Mitch is just inside for ball 1. On the 1-0, swing and a high drive to deep right. Dotel fakes the catch, but he's going to turn and watch this one fly way out over the temperature board in right center. And Logan Moore, with his 9th home run of the year, ties it at 2. It is flying early tonight. Hit it out over the little time and temp board. Logan Moore in the first half was hitting in the 160s with just 3 home runs. Now in the second half, hitting .292 with 6 of his 9 homers. Here's Zach Collier, who takes just outside. Tied up. 1-0, swing and a miss, a changeup from Mitch. Collier at .233, 2 home runs, 6 driven in 11 games played. Pitch to him, he swings, pops it up. Franco turns, going back from third, Den out from short. Mesa in from left, and Mesa losing his hat along the way, but along the line in shallow left field, he gets there to handle it, and the inning is over. But Logan Moore goes yard to right field. That's his 3rd of the year against the Revs. And we're tied on the solo blast. 2-2 our score at the end of 2 here tonight from New Britain.
Image 360 York is your choice for graphics that enhance, signage that works, and displays that inform. Everything from color change car wraps to vehicle wraps for your entire fleet, custom window graphic, decals and lettering, interior signage graphics and displays. Don't replace when you can reface. Call Rob and his team at 717-757-4909. That's 757-4909. Or order online at image360.com/YorkPA. It's fast, affordable, and convenient. Image 360, 2260 Industrial Highway in York.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
Facing a legal issue can be a frightening time. What's my course of action? How do I know who to call? Fortunately, the York County Bar Association makes it easy. Now, you only need to make one call to find the right lawyer for you. Call the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right lawyer with our Attorney Connection Lawyer Referral Service. Just call 854-8755 or visit yorkbar.com. Don't hesitate in getting the help you need. Contact the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right attorney at the right time.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Start the third as Justin Trapp fouls the first one straight back over the press box. No balls and a strike. Top of the order for the Revs. We're tied at 2. Pitch from Reardon, a swing and a miss. Foul tip, in fact, as he kept that one down and gets ahead 0-2. Trapp led off the game with a single for the second straight night, but did not score in the first. 2-strike pitch. It is fouled straight back over to our right into the luxury suite area that is right next to the press box up here. Trapp playing pepper with us. Pitch to him, breaking ball, it's down and away. Trapp came in tonight hitting .446 against the Bees, .311 overall, which ranks 7th in the league. All 4 of his home runs against New Britain. Pitch from Reardon, a swing, and he pops him up. And back from second goes Galvez into shallow center. He calls right next to Jackson and makes the play in front of the center fielder Ford. Actually angling over into the shortstop's territory, but he had it in his sights all the way and took charge, 1 down. So that ends the streak of 7 straight times on base for Trapp with 5 hits in those 7. First time he's been retired since the 6th inning on Thursday night at Somerset. Here's Nina, and Reardon delivers just off the plate away. Nina singled to right, his first time up. Pitch, it is inside for ball 2. Angelis has now hit safely in 11 of his last 12, 15 of his last 17. 2-0, that's down and away. Reardon punches his mitt, missing with 3 straight. And his current condition, he definitely cannot afford to hurt himself with walks. 3-0, and he pours that one across. (3-1). Swinging a foul tip into the mitt. That was a cutter. Before his disastrous start in York on Sunday, the previous 2 outings combined just 2 runs on 4 hits in 9 innings. Pitch is a little low. Nina knew it. Drops the bat, starts walking toward first. And he's on for the second time tonight, a 1-out walk. Now Reardon, who had been out since June 13th, returned July 18th. And in his first 2 starts back, 4 scoreless against Southern Maryland, 5 innings, 2 runs at Long Island, just 2 hits allowed in each. Definitely keeping opponents off balance. Now here's Nash, who lays off up high. That was not the case Sunday in York. Revs so far 4 hits and a walk tonight. Pitch to Talvin is low, ball 2. And he struck out his first time on a ball up around the letters. Tried to kill it. 2-0. It is down and away. Talvin coming in tonight, his slugging is .650. The league record is .655. Jimmy Hurst of Newark back in 02. And here's a ball just off the plate away. Just off. And it's back-to-back walks, and Reardon perturbed at that one. Taking a stroll into the front of the mound. Now that would be Trackman that ruled against him there, and Nash with his league-leading 66th walk. He's now within 18 of the Revs' single-season record. 2 on walks for Tejeda, who hit into a double play his first time up. Came in tonight leading the league at .359 at the plate. First pitch is over for a strike. Tejeda the last 21 games hitting .423. Leading the league in hits by 16 entering the night. The 0-1, that is up high. And he's got a stranglehold on the lead for batting average by 13 points ahead of Alejandro De Aza, who's no longer here. Pitch, breaking ball, tumbles across for a strike. Among active players, a lead of 28 points ahead of Galvez entering the night. One ball, 2 strikes, the stretch, and the pitch. It is high. Still some stormy looking skies in the distance, but did not have any rain or even any thunder that I noticed. 27-minute delay, precautionary. Pitch to Tejeda, line drive, left center field. It's down in front of Ford for a hit. And they will send Nina around. There's no relay home, and the Revs lead again. And it's Tejeda who rips an RBI single to left center. Reardon got him a little bit out in front the first time, hitting into a double play, but this time sat back and drilled it. And brings home Nina and the Revs on top once more. 3-2, Nash went to second on it. Tejeda, his 56th run driven in, and 118th hit. Now here's Franco with 2 on, still only 1 out. Tejeda's 7th RBI on this road trip. First pitch to Franco, hit in the air, right center, deep. Ford after it, runs it down, and the runners do not tag. He'll heave it in. And, they overshoot first. It stays in play, though. Tejeda had gone sliding back. Galvez heaved it to first. Pats his chest and says, my bad. He tried to do way too much there, and he airmailed it over Rogers, and he's fortunate it stayed in play, hitting the front of the dugout fence. And Nash went part way, and so did Tejeda. And with 1 out, that is the right move. And in case that ball gets down, make sure you score, but it did not. Ford runs it down. Franco, I think, maybe hit it just toward the end of the bat a little. Now here's Dotel. First one, he swings, pops it up. Reardon got in on him. Rogers at first, camped under it. He will squeeze. Inning over. But the Revs do take the lead with a run on 1 hit. 2 men left. Take advantage of a couple of walks. And we'll go to the bottom half of the third. It's York 3, New Britain 2.
Will I have saved enough for college by the time she gets her driver's license?
How can I ensure beautiful music is always made on the symphony stage?
When I retire, can I take that vacation I always dreamed about?
When life's persistent questions have you seeking answers, turn to Smith Wealth Advisory Group. Let our wealth of knowledge about wealth help turn life's questions into financial plans of action and memorable outcomes. Smith Wealth Advisory Group, answering life's most persistent questions. Visit us at smithwealthadvisory.com.
Janney Montgomery Scott LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Your next haircut now has a shortcut. Introducing the Sport Clips Haircuts app. That's right, now the cut you want is just a tap away. Just download the app, check in at your neighborhood Sport Clips, and choose your Guy Smart stylist, and you're done. We'll text you when your stylist is almost ready. Then head to Sport Clips for a championship haircut experience. It's home field advantage for your hair. No appointment needed. Just download the Sport Clips app and check in. And don't forget a beard trim. Sport Clips. You choose the cut, we cut the weight.
Since 1934, PSECU has given Pennsylvanians financial opportunities to live a better life. We are a credit union who offers valuable free and low-fee financial products, broad lending options, and outstanding money management for financing life. At PSECU, we are proud of who we are and committed to who we serve because our Pennsylvania roots run deep. We are banking on a difference. Visit PSECU.com to join us. This credit union is federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration. Equal Opportunity Lender.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.